For two sets A and B, the union is all members of A along with all members of B without any repeats. So we can write it as A, U, B. There's no tail on that U. It's just a funny looking U with no tail. So write it like that. And you can think of it as union, bringing everything together. For example, if two people live on their own first and then they meet and decide to marry, the woman brings all the things from her household, the man brings all things from his household, and they put them all together in one new household. And then they also have all the things that they had in common from their wedding, all the gifts that they received at the wedding. They have all of that together in one big household. So the union means bringing everything together, just like a marital union. And when we draw a Venn diagram for this, we'll make one set A and another set B. And what we're talking about for union is everything in A along with everything in B, including the things that they have in common. We have seen examples of the complement already, but the formal definition of the complement is for a set A, the complement is all elements in the universal set, or U, that are not in set A. So that entire set A ball, we are going to ignore and only look at things outside of that ball that are still in our rectangular universe. We write that not A, so it's tilde A, or A with a tick mark, or A complement with a little C up above. They all mean the complement. If I have two sets A and B, and I want to show not A, I am using everything that's outside of the A ball. So think of that A as a big ball that's holding all of the items. So if it's in B proper, not in the intersection with A, it's going to be included. So everything that I marked in, that will be the not A. So the A ball itself, including this piece right here that's in the intersection with B, that's still a part of A. So when I say not A, I do not include this portion. Here's another example. I can take not A intersect B. And to do that, I have to identify where is A intersect B. And that's here in that overlap part, which means one of these is set A and the other is set B. And if I've identified the intersection of A and B, and then I take the tilde, or it could be a little C up front on top there, that would all tell me that I need to do not the piece that I'm talking about in parentheses. So that's going to give me all of these pieces here, which includes things that are in A proper, includes things in B, but does not include that part that's in common between the A and B, that intersection part. So the only part that is not included in the complement of A intersect B is A intersect B. One more example, and this will be not A union B. Label A and B again, and I'm thinking A union B, that was going to be everything in either of these two A balls, the A ball or the B ball, the B set, the A set, everything in there, including the overlap part, because that was union. So if I find that first, then I'm talking about this region here, including the intersection part, A union B, all of that is what I'm including down here in the parentheses. And then when I take the not of that, that means everything else in my universal set. And I've marked in the region that belongs to not the quantity A union B. And just so we don't forget what it is that we are doing in terms of the not or the complements, I'm putting an arrow to show the region that we're talking about.